Right, okay, so I've actually finally been able to get there was some like artifacting that was left in the corner, which is now gone now. Yep, I'm using the controller to move them about, and you can see there I've actually got a heart system there, so he actually does take damage now. Will this work first time? No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. And look, his head is like, yeah. I think maybe I need to change the layer. Maybe that will work. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Come on. Yeah, there you go. It's actually quite hard to control this with just one hand as well. But as you can see here, so yeah, there you go. Let's see, it actually works. This didn't work to do that, and I probably said this before when I realised that you could use a PlayStation controller or pretty much any controller. It's all built in. I didn't have to do anything. I mean, it's synced up to square. You see that? So its attack syncs up to square. Anyway, so we've got this, and I can like hit him. But say if I oh look, if you notice there, look, it's got half his health. It's gone. Oh, it's only got 2 hearts left. And then watch him just completely disappear. Oh, see, I'm dead now. Totally dead. So how this worked was, let's have a look here. So now the player actually does have, if you can see there in the corner there, it's now got, as part of the script, we got some float values and signals. So we've got the player health, which is the current health, the player health signal, and this all feeds from some of the floating objects. They called floating objects? Floating values. So we've got here, I mean, at the moment we set the initial value to 6 because when I started the game, you noticed that he actually had 3 hearts there, and each hit will take off half of that value. So if I go to the script, yeah, there it goes. I'm just looking at my phone as well as the screen so I know where I'm actually at. Okay, so we've got a heart manager script, which is the thing that basically is kind of synced up with the UI, and also what's running in the background is basically how much health the player has. So we've all got that kind of working as part of a system. And here you notice that it says here, it says float temp health equals player current health dot runtime value divided by 2. So basically, and then we got here minus temp. So if I, which basically means it's basically an object or image. Basically, you could think of it as that. So we take half of that away. There's a bit of scripting here as part of the update hearts method, where we've got full heart, should really be full heart. Let's change to make sure we save that. Then we've got full heart, empty heart, and full health. Half full heart. So basically what will happen is the player's got 6 hit points, and every time he takes a hit, minuses half minuses like half of that. Oh, sorry, it takes away 0.5, and then obviously once he's got no health, he basically dies. There isn't an animation for the death yet. I probably will do the same thing that I did with the what's it called? When you go to a different location, I'll probably just have on the screen, "You are dead." I'm just going to do exactly the same thing that Dark Souls does. And yeah, so far that's what I've done. I mean, this one was actually a lot simpler than I expected. Oh yeah, I was able to get rid of all the artifacting. Very, very simple. What I did is I went to Sprite Atlas and I unticked allow rotation and type packing. So what I'm assuming is, so we've got this Sprite Atlas here. It was effectively just taking, like, it wasn't, it was like taking a bit of other bits and pieces because it wasn't tightly packed, if that makes sense. I know it's not really the best of explainers, but it's, you know, I'm not a fucking teacher. You know, it's not my job to explain things. I'm literally just documenting what I'm doing. This isn't a tutorial by any stretch of imagination, because I don't really know what I'm actually doing. Well, I'm kind of learning as I do it. Previously, about 4 or 5 years ago, actually, I started to try and learn Python. I don't know why I was doing it. I didn't really have an end goal, but I kind of didn't really have any practical application for it. So I wasn't really practicing. I was literally just writing code and understanding how Python operated and worked, but I didn't really have anything to show for it. So that's probably the reason why I didn't continue. But since doing this, you know, I mean, I've been doing this for like a month, 2 months now. I feel like I've done a tremendous amount. I mean, this is a fucking game. You know, I mean, obviously it's a Zelda ripoff, and the pots don't want to break. Come on, pot. It's weird, isn't it? Oh, there you go. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I've learned a tremendous amount in such a short amount of space of time, and it's actually really, really cool. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just get killed.